everybody. Hello. I hope I'm audible right now. I'm back, and this is gonna be the action time. This is gonna be the time when we'll be actually building it from our own site. So far I built it with the help of the tutor. That's okay. Anyone can do that. The main question is, can we actually do it from our own site? First of all, let me make sure that I'm audible, and after that we will simply go ahead with this project. And this is, I know, a really simple project, and the main focus was on learning the routing on Next.js. By the way, it's quite easy, but the thing is that at the end of the day you are ending up learning design as well. So what else could be better than this? Okay, so let's continue from here on. That we will. Okay, I hope I'm audible properly, and let's go with this thing. First of all, I would like to talk about some of the properties that are have been used over here. Some of them are quite important to just keep in mind, and some of them are quite easy, so you don't even need to worry about them much. But let's start it from the beginning. And mainly we will be talking about the properties, and then we will start working on it. So if I talk about the layout right now, there is nothing really much that is special. Everyone knows about it, so I will not be talking about it. This shrink thing is 0. That means flex shrink is 0. That is okay. And I think if shrink is 0, that means that does not shrink. So let's even check this thing out. Shrink 0 means the shrink flex shrink. Let's talk about flex shrink first of all. Am I facing the network issue? I should not be facing that, by the way, but I am facing that. Just a minute, give me a second. I'll be right back by fixing it. After fixing it, not by fixing it. Yeah, I am facing that. Let me try to fix it.
On the barrel, waiting for the final gates to open.
Okay, got corrected somehow this time. Alright, let's continue. Okay, got corrected somehow this time. Alright, let's continue from here on. We will be learning some of the things, some of the new properties that we get. By the way, if I talk about flex shrink over here, that means if I try to shrink, I flex. Okay, flex 1 is this and this. So if I talk about flex shrink is 0, that means it will not shrink at all. Okay, flex 1 is equal to, all of them will have the equal properties, and flex 2 means they will have. Okay, just a sec. Where am I actually setting these properties over here? Flex shrink means it will not shrink. Flex 1 means they will have equal properties, and flex 2 means they will have twice properties of that. So that's great. Let's continue from here on. And the most important thing that we'll be doing, first of all, we'll understand. I build, try to build a website, try it. Hello, I build, try to build a website, try it means I didn't get that. Okay. Could you just tell me that clearly? Having said that, let's simply continue from here on. So mainly wanted to talk about the properties. So this is shrink 0, that means it will not shrink more than that, and it will have fixed thing. I made this in React. You made a website. Send me the link. Text Excel font bold, text gray. Okay, nothing is here. And then a hidden medium block, that is okay. Mostly on medium, and we are taking care of two things. Medium, media query. Ultimately, this is called media query. So medium, we are just keeping that thing in mind. Then items baseline. This is something that I have to check, like what exactly it does. So in order to check this particular thing, let's keep them side by side so that I can actually see the result. And why I'm not getting the result over here? I try to build a website. Have you made that? Have you deployed it on Vercel or something, some other platform, so that I can actually have a look at that? So this is how I'm going to go on. Try it. Which one you are talking about? You are asking me to try it, but you are not giving me any link and all. Like I try. I didn't get that, yeah. Could you, I mean, elaborate a little bit? Let's reload the page. Yes. Come on, it should be compiling, then I will be getting that. So this is the live link. I don't get the link. That's something. Okay, let me send you the link from my own side. The thing is that if you send the link over here in the chats, nobody will get that. That is the YouTube policy, if I'm not wrong. So I'll actually have to send you the link from my own site, so that over there you can actually paste the link. Okay, let me just try it. Keep in mind that I'm not getting your link, but I will definitely, I'm sending you the link from my own site, so that you can paste the link over there. The link of the docs, if I'm not facing the issue, network issue is something that I'm having to face right now. That's too bad. Never mind, things are even taking time to just open. No connection. Really? This was the only thing that was remaining. Okay, got that. YouTube. This was something that I wanted to share the link of over here. I can stop some of the processes. Let me stop some of the processes right now, so that I actually, yeah, right now I should not be facing the network issue. I have stopped all the processes that were consuming the data. By the way, I'm sending this link right now to you. Oh, you have sent that. Okay, let me try this thing out. This this thing is not going to work. Shashank, what you are doing? You are giving me C users as this is the location of your lab. For if you actually want me to have a look at that, you will have to deploy it on something. Maybe you deploy it on Versal or something, or you can do one thing, send me the screenshots, so that I can actually have a look over there here, because this is the path of your file on your PC. That is not a link. Okay, by the way, let's continue from here on. Send me the screenshots over there, and I will be just watching that. Login HTTP. Okay, this is something. So were you kidding me initially? Okay, alrighty, great job. So Shashank, I passed on docs. Yeah, I got that. Okay, Tarun, you created that, right? So welcome to Smart Bus Management. Make your journey smarter, safe, and more convenient than ever. Amazing. This get started button. Amazing. Wow. Okay, this is the sign up page. Real time tracking, same features. Why choose us? These are the regions. Well, quite good. What have you used? Like, this is my college project. Okay. Nice. Home. Taruni, I got that. This is the about section. Well, you are really good at designing. If you have created it, then yeah, it is good. Few things maybe. Is this like this only? Are these our vision and admin panel? Should they be in the middle, or they are bound to be in the on the what left side? Okay, few things you still need to keep. Well, I'm not good at designing, but yeah, it looks good. Okay, this is the contact section where you can just provide all the things. This contact section looks really great. And when it comes to signing, login, can I log in? Actually, I have to. You can make it better. I can say one thing. It's not. I'm not saying this is not the best. This is actually one of the good websites I've seen. But I try, but I only change the name. Can I share you the password and? Yeah, do share that. What? Dipendra VIP@gmail.com. Come on, yaar. Why am I using this one? VIP password. Only college email address. Okay, give me the ID and password now. Once I got the ID and password, I will be having a look at it. Okay. This is me, Shashank, who try to build websites. Okay, nice, yeah. I mean, it's good. But I share my mine on so you can try. Okay, do that. Meanwhile, I will be just looking at some of the properties over here, and if they are okay. First of all, I wanted to know about items baseline, what it does. I already have a project, so I should be able to get that. Items baseline in Tailwind CSS. Items scratch, okay. Baseline item start, okay, they will be on the start. Baseline, I think they should be in the at the bottom or something. Items end, okay. What about the baseline? They are going to be this is the baseline section. So if I'm setting then item padding 2, padding 8, padding 12, and then this is how I'm going ahead. What is actually doing? Use item baseline utility to align items along the containers cross axis such that all of their baselines align. Ultimately, their baselines are going to be aligned. Got that? Like their midpoint is going to be aligned. My one is not good. Check. Have you sent me the ID and password? I have on docs. It's not like you will be able to make good ones. Like even I am not good at design, so I will not say that I am a good designer. No, I still have to learn a lot in design. So sorry, I have to sign up, login. So I really appreciate those people who are actually able to design good websites, because I am the one who actually, Tarun Kumar, I have to learn it, how to design good websites. Let's enter the password, sign in. Unauthorized, only the admin can log in. I think this is the admin, Tarun Kumar. Why am I getting this error? The password that the guy built so good than me. Is this your password, Tarun Kumar? Because I'm not able to actually log in using this. I'm not sure. Tarun Kumar is in glass. Okay, sign in. Unauthorized access, only the admin can log in. That means this is not the admin password and that. Let me know if there's anything. Don't log in on admin. Okay, I don't have to log in on admin. Sorry. Then how can I actually go on? Just simply click on login. Okay, I clicked on login as admin. That was my bad. Sorry. Interesting thing, you have added a role-based system over here. Where am I going to copy that from? From here. Okay, with Tarun is here, I can edit the profile. Edit profile coming soon. Okay, that's coming soon. Dashboard. This is how dashboard looks like. You have used which one you are using over here? Is that a map box? What you are using for this thing? Where can I check it from? That is okay, but which API you are using for it? 45 kilometers real-time updates. Check in another website link I'll send you in docs. Okay, your track my bus. Well, this looks great. Well, of course, there can be, you can work more on design and all. But as for now, it is good, but it can be better for sure. Google API, that's great. Once upon a time, I used the Mapbox API. There is something called Mapbox, if I'm not wrong. Mapbox type something. Yeah, I think this one I used for creating one of the applications. But never mind. That is good. One more link you are saying that you have sent. College craft web app. Is this something that you were talking about? Okay, name and email. Please enter your name. Let's enter the name. I hope it will give me error. Email 1@gmail.com. Okay, it did not give me error. Free stuff. This one looks better. Even the UI is far better than the previous one. Over here, free stuff, college for builders. You have all these options. Free stuff for college builders. Blog. Okay. Interesting. Apply now. It will redirect to me. Wow. Even 11 labs. Perplexity. Okay, that's great. Amazing, yeah. Nice. Free stuff. Fellowship. So all these are free. Fellowship. These are the fellowship related. Submit resources. Can I submit resources? Okay. I think this is Google Docs here. College view dashboard. This is the dashboard. Not bad, I must say. Submit an idea. Again, Google Doc opens. If I actually submit the idea on Google Docs, will you get that? Tell me one thing. If I actually just enter the information here on Google Docs, will you get that information on your side? Great job. Keep it up. We're still working on this. Yeah, that's amazing if you are working on that. But I really appreciate that you have put lots of work on that, and keep improving them, because they are your college projects. So the better they can be, the more better. I mean, the better can they be, the better it will be. Ultimately, baseline I have I figured out, and then transition colors, that's okay. Text medium, text over, text medium, transition colors. Okay, I don't really need to worry about it. Medium hidden. Yes, I will get. That's amazing. And then hidden. SVG, I don't need to worry about it. And over here, space. I'm just simply checking out the properties. If there's something I can know more about, I will be knowing more. And then today I will be getting this thing done, and then I will be going ahead. Text based. Font medium, easy busy. These things are okay. Let's go to the navigation is done. Let's go to the footer page. Is there something new to learn over there? BG gray border top. I don't really think so. Nothing is here. After that, we have to go to the main. That means the main page ultimately that I'm talking about over here. Okay, let's talk about the. I'm currently working on my college website. The teachers choose me. You are good at it, so that is why they choose you. Amazing. Have you joined the group, Tarun? Shashank and these people created the group, and the link is in the description. Get in touch. I would love to know about the work that you do. MX Excel, AutoPixel, okay, that's great. Text center. Well, mainly checking this thing out, that if there is something new, transition color font semi bold, I can just go ahead with it. Then I will be learning that. Otherwise, I'll simply be going ahead. Okay, center BG blue, center Vestify, MX Auto, then the SPG that I have given. Well, almost same properties are being used. Yes. Okay, then do let me know whenever you build something. Just send me screenshots over there on WhatsApp group. Let's do this thing. Whatever you build every day, at the end of the day, send the screenshots. Okay, today I did this thing, I made this thing. It will be great. I would love to have a look at the progress of yours. Item center, justify, auto medium. Okay, ultimately this thing is done. The WhatsApp group I joined. Amazing. Good to know that. Even I'm not that much active, I will try to be active on WhatsApp group. That is my bad. I'm sorry for that. But yeah, I'll make sure that I'm online. That not that much, but most of the time. Footer is done, components is done, and then contact page. Okay, got it. Max width, center. Ultimately, design is easy. There were some extra properties that I wanted to know, because those are the properties that I just came to know about for the first time in my life. I had better know about them. There was something like prose. I don't know what prose does. Okay, over here, whenever I focus over them, outline becomes none, focus ring becomes 2, focus ring blue becomes 500, and focus border becomes transparent. Okay, something that I need to know more about. First of all, as soon as I click on the website, like this is the one, let's go to the contact one. Over here I will be making it, placing it in the middle. As soon as I clicked on it, outline become none, transparent, what else, focus border transparent, border become transparent. Okay, that means border color is going to be transparent, that is okay. And because I have set the border as well, right? Yeah, border is set, so that border is becoming transparent over here. Focus ring blue 500, that's get focus ring outline none. I want to make a SaaS company, but I don't have any idea. Can you help me to find some idea? SaaS company. You are in college, right? Before making any SaaS company, you will actually have to know more about that. For that thing, what I do, if in a, suppose I want to do the same, so I will actually do the job. I wanna know how the work is done before actually getting the job done, because if I directly start, I will make lots of mistakes. What I think, and this is what I'm thinking right now, if I when I start any company, so first of all I'll join any company, and I learn the things like how the work is done over there, how the people are managed over there. I'll give my all, and once I have learned that, then I'll simply be going ahead. Ultimately same properties are being used here. Done page is done, and last thing that is remaining, that is about. Let's have a look at this, and then we'll be just trying to rebuild it. I'll be trying to rebuild it. Okay, this was something that I wanted to know more about. That is prose long. What does this do? I have no idea. So prose means what? I think this does not exist. Prose on Tailwind CSS. So prose on Tailwind. @Tailwind, the prose class Tailwind CSS provide official @Tailwind typography plugin, offers a system @Tailwind typography. Okay, prose LG log. So this is the type how to pronounce it, but it was on 1.9, but this is the version 3 that we have right now. And here I'm not sure if I have the property prose. Do I have that? PROSE, prose properties, prose headlines. Let's see. Why is this not opening? Okay, it's taking time. That's all right. And meanwhile, let's start building it. Anything else that I may have a look at? Okay. Or mission. Okay, simple. I mean, things are not that much difficult. So let's close everything from here on. And what I'm going to do right now, the next thing that I'm gonna be doing. First of all, I need to let it be on. Yeah, it's already on. So I'm gonna be keeping it on the right side, so that it's at least on. And the next thing is that let's open another VS Code instance. And once I have opened that, cd few steps back ls mkdir. I'll be reading your comments, so just a minute. Remake code remake. This is something I have opened over here, and now we'll simply be going ahead. I try to get that type of experience how work is done in college, but don't have like in companies. So yeah, you'll have to join a company for that. And that I'm the same. It's not like I'm a different one. If I want to open a SaaS company, I will actually have to join that. I have no idea about SaaS companies right now. So yeah, if I actually wanna know about that, so I have to go through that process. Well, I think I'm facing the network issue, but that I should not be facing. Maybe it's not just opening. Let's search NextJS and installation. And for installation, installation, I need to do what? npm. Let's go with npm. Npm create next app @latest. Okay, so npm create next app @latest in the current directory. Well, what is the problem? This is not supported. What was that? Create next app @latest should work fine. That was npx, sorry, my bad. npx something like this. Ultimately I will be just replicating the same one, use the recommended ones, or I can just customize it. Would like to use TypeScript? Yes. ESLint? Yes. Would you like to use React compiler? No. Tailwind CSS? Yes. Source directory? No. App router? Yes. Ultimately all the default properties I'm using. Not a big deal. Let's continue from here on. Let's see, first of all, let it install. First of all, we will be working on the routing thing, so that the routes are actually working properly. And once the actually your command on English is more better than I have. Is that so? I don't know. It is. I was good at speaking English, but nowadays what is happening that I'm speaking almost all the day. Like whenever I'm live, I'm speaking. Maybe because of that thing, it's getting better. Because ultimately, the more you speak, the better you will get at it. So I think this is the reason behind it. It's all about practice. If you do practice, you will be better than me. By the way, I'm not comparing, but ultimately, the more you practice, the better you will get at anything. Page.tsx, let's do one thing. Let's remove everything from here because we have to rebuild the things from on. Okay, let's close this. Control A, delete everything. Then what I'll be doing, first of all, I'll be creating a function. So export default. First of all, the functionality work. Then we will be working on design and all. So export default function. What is the function going to be? That's gonna be home page, and this is gonna be like this. I will be just returning div home from here. So home page is going to be this. Okay, great. And as for the global classes, I will be just simply removing them from here because I don't need them. At least right now, I wanna just go without any design. I will be using Tailwind CSS for designing purpose. So this thing is done, and then layout section, I need to create some of the components as well. So let's create some components. So components, and I will have two components over here. One of them is going to be navbar and navigation. Navbar navigation. What should be the name? Let's keep it navbar. Nav.tsx. I think last time I named it a navigation, if I'm not wrong. That was crazy. Yeah, navigation. But it's navbar or navigation. Let's keep it navigation, but that doesn't matter. And another one is I'm going to have, that's going to be footer.tsx. Again the same thing. Export default what function, and this is gonna be footer. And ultimately it will be returning footer section. So return a div that will be footer section, something like this. So this is also the same thing. I will be replicating it over here as well. So export default function, and that's gonna be navbar, and it's gonna be like this. Ultimately I will be returning a div that will be navbar section, navbar section. So this thing I have also done. Then let's start working on the routes. I will have three routes. First one is the home page route, that is okay. Two routes I need to create over here. First one is gonna be for about. So about slash page.tsx. This is the first one. And another route that is going to be for contact page. So contact.tsx, not just contact. Inside that I will have page.tsx, something like this. And again the same thing I will be replicating over here as well. Ultimately that is something needs to be done. So export default function contact page. So its name is going to be contact, and ultimately I will be returning a div that will say contact page. This is just about writing routing stuff right now. Lastly I need to do this thing, export default function, and that is about, and ultimately return, I have to return a div, and that would say about page. Then lastly I have to work on this layout page over here. What I want to do, I want to have my children, but I want to have navbar at the top. So navbar, and I will be first of all asking AI about this, like which name is good for it, navbar or navigation, and then I will have footer. So let's check whether things are working the way I want them to work or not. So the next thing that I'll be doing, that will be npm run dev. Simply it will run the project. Okay, it has started on 3001 port. Interesting. and I will be having the design over here as well. So this, let's remove it. I have two projects running right now. This is one of them, so let's run it on edge, and this one I will be running over here. So local host 3001, something like this. So on 3001 port I should be getting that. So I'm getting first of all navbar section, home page section, and footer section. Okay, then if I try to go to about, I'm getting about page. If I try to go to contact, I'm getting the contact page. This is the benefit of using NextJS, that you can easily create the routes. Okay, let's continue from here on. So what we want to create? We want to create this. Our example file is going to be this one, local host just 3000. This is not gonna be the exact copy and paste thing, so don't expect that things are gonna look exactly the same, but overall things are gonna be like that. Overall we will I mean, what is this, by the way? Just a sec. This thing was already created. Let's keep it on the right side, not needed. But the functionality wise we have already done. Ultimately routes are working right now. That is a good thing. And next thing that we have to work on, and that is this. So let's get it on the right side, and let's close everything, even this one right now, and let's just keep it on the right side just for the reference. So this is mainly going to be like this. So first of all let's make it even low, like this. Yeah, I wanna design the navigation, but before that I want to ask AI one thing. Which name is better? Which name, come on here, name is better? Because I have named it navbar now. Navbar or navigation for a component. Let's see. I think both of them, they depend. That depends on the use case, but let's see what it says. Both names are understandable, but navbar is usually better for UI, and that is why I've used navbar over here. Great. Let's close this PG admin. I don't need that. Start working on this. First of all, let's work on the navbar. Great. Even here I will be giving it some design. By default, it's gonna have busy white everywhere, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, it has busy white, and it will not have busy white everywhere. Sorry for that, because I am using some grayish color on the top and bottom, so I will keep that thing in mind. What do I need to have over here? First thing is that minimum height. So minimum height, that's going to be screen, and flex column. By the way, it's by default going to be column, but I'm still setting that. Never mind. And as for this children section, it should take the remaining width. So let's first of all wrap it inside main, and once I have wrapped it inside the main, I will be using class that is going to be grow. That means it will take the remaining width. Let's see how it looks like right now. Do I have that? I need to have it over here as well. So local host, that's going to be 3001, so that I am getting both the results. So this is how it looks like. I have this nav section, I have this I have this home page, and ultimately this footer is already at the bottom because I have used that property. Okay, let's go with this like this. Okay, so what is the next thing? Let's design the navbar. For designing navbar, I need okay, first of all we have to design the outer layer. For designing the outer layer, I will have this, what all it needs. First of all, does it have a white color? I think it has a white color. So class name, which is going to be white, then I'll see what happens. And text, not really, bg white. It will have border bottom, and border color is going to be gray, maybe 200, I'm not sure, but I'm just simply guessing right now. This is what I'm giving it right now. And the remaining thing is that I need to get one more div, and I need to set the position. That's going to be set in the middle. So let's give it the position property. So const width is going to be around 6xl, so I can say max width of it is going to be, that is 6xl, and 6xl means 72 rem, that means 1152 pixel. By the way, it's giving us the suggestion. We'll adjust it if it doesn't look good. And then mx, that's going to be auto, that means if I set this property, it will automatically be here in the middle, and then that is it. I can give it some padding and all, but it depends. Like we'll have a look at the result, and then we'll be setting that. So this thing is done. After that, the next thing, we need to create that icon as well as the nav links. So let's have a div over here. I will have a div for icon, and I have another div for nav. Is going to be for icons, icons, and icons not kind of logo, not even icons. So that's gonna be link for logo, and this link is going to be for navigation links. So navigation links, something like this. Let's get this logo section done. Inside this logo, I will have a logo. Where will I get it from? Let's get it from Lucid icon library. So Lucid icons. Okay, I think, what is that called, sidebar or something, not sure, but let's see. I hope we'll get it once it opens. Thing is that things are taking, okay, I got it here. I need something, I hope I will get it by default over here without searching. My command on CSS is bad. Tarun, you are saying that you have built such a good website and you are saying that your command is bad. So my command is too bad in that case. Okay, I will be using this, and this is called menu bar. And let's here. So let's install this one. So that's gonna be npm install lucid icon. I think this is the name. Let's try to install it. If it installs, that means the right name is, and if it doesn't install, that means that's the wrong name. You are saying your command, by the way, no. So what is the problem? Not found this lucid, so that means the name is wrong. So let's check this thing out. That's gonna be how can I install this thing? What is the name? JSX. Okay, lucid react is no lucid react. How can I install it? Let's go to the home page, and get started. I have to install it to installation. npm, let's go with npm. So npm install lucid. Come on yaar, that's bad. For next.js. I think lucid react is going to be, I call this icon hamburger button. Thank you very much for letting me know about the name. I wasn't sure about the name. I have to add lucid react. Thanks a lot, Tarun. Hamburger button. It's okay, hard to remember, but I will try to remember. So it's gonna be lucid react. That is something that I want here. Hamburger button. Okay, I need to just remind myself over and over. This is hamburger button. I hope it's gonna be downloaded really quick. I'm not sure, but do I speak really fast? Can you tell me this thing? Like you have seen me speaking, so do I speak really fast some of the times, or it's okay? Run dev. This thing is here. Refresh the page. Use npm install and then name. Thank you. So let's work on this. So I need to have that hamburger button. So for that thing, I have already pasted it. Yeah, menu. So let's get it from lucid react, and now that should be visible. That is there. That's great. Ultimately, it's visible. And as for these things, navigation links, I will have a div. I already have a div. Inside these divs, I will have 3 more divs, and those divs will contain the respective names. First one is gonna be home. Second one is gonna be about. I think it will contain link. Yeah, sorry, but okay, never mind. I will be even getting that thing done. And next one is going to be contact. But I actually need to use a link over here. So link I will get from next link over here. I got the link. Let's paste it here, and it will have href. That will be /home, just slash. Then same is going to happen here. So 1 2. Let's remove it from here. Second one is going to be about section, and one more is gonna be contact. So that thing is done. Use first is no, but the latency delay is too, but no, but the latency delay is too, is that latency too much? Yeah, that is right. It happens on YouTube. I don't think so, like I can change this. I will try my level best to just I will try to fix it. If there's any way to fix this thing to make the latency less, so yeah, I'll try my level best to get this thing done. So this thing is done mainly, and let's design it at least, give it some class. So first of all, I have this thing. Class name is going to be flex, and yeah, like this. And what else? The class name is flex, and px is gonna be suppose 4, py is gonna be 12. How it looks like? It's gonna be looking like good or bad, I'm not sure. Let's have a little. Px is gonna be just 4 and py is gonna be just 3 for now. And okay, I can say one more thing. They are gonna be justify between items is going to be center for them, something like this. So they are in the middle, that's good. And as for this thing, menu is here. Menu does not need to be here, I'm sorry. Instead of this thing, I will just simply have my logo name, that is gonna be my website, something like this. And as for these ones, I will be setting flex, and that's gonna be flex row will be automatically. Gap is going to be, I know website is not be exactly the same, but it's gonna be, well, I mean it's gonna look good at least. So this much we have done. We need more padding, I can say. So for that thing, I'm gonna keeping it around, and let's see how it looks like. And this is too much, so let's just keep it 6. Okay, this much is done. We will not spend lots of time designing this stuff right now. Main focus is on the functionality part. I can give it some shadow as well if I'm not wrong. So let's give it shadow bottom, and shadow is going to be, come on, yeah, shadow is going to be gray, and that's gonna be 200 around. So this is how it looks like. Not bad, not good. Come on, yeah, what can I do? Control Z, yeah, this thing is good. So ultimately this is how it looks. It looks like. And class name is going to be text 4XL. Let's see, font bold. I can increase the size of theirs as well. It looks like this. Mine looks like this. That's crazy, but okay, I'm not worried about this style, because if I start working on this style, it's gonna take lots of time, and that thing I can't afford doing. So ultimately the main focus is going to be on functionality part, making it just look fine. Okay, great. If I click on this, I go to the, if I click on this home about, I don't go to about section. I have used link, still I'm not going there. Link, I have to get it from there, that's right. Contact, reload the page. About work. Why is that so? Path over here, that's gonna be contact. Okay, now they should be working fine. So over here it simply redirects me to the about page, and the contact one redirects me to the contact page. Done. And now I have to just simply edit footer to the footer, and then this is how we'll simply be going ahead. And one more thing, it's more than enough right now, because the main focus was on learning the what is that thing called file routing, and we have learned that, and we will be just designing it well enough. That's it. So this much is done, and let's go to the footer. Where is footer? About, contact. This is the home function. footer.tsx. Let's see what all do we have to say there. Inside footer I have to have these two things, so let's copy and I will be just pasting it over here. So this is the text that I have to have inside footer, and I'll have to make a paragraph for it for sure. So let's do one thing, even just give it some design and all, and then I will be working on it. Yes, the styles takes about a month to implement. That is right. If I start thinking of the design, then forget about the implementation. You have built the project, so you have the idea like how it goes. Okay, for now I will be just going directly from here. So max width is going to be 6xl, mx is going to be auto, px is going to be let's give it 4 for now, and py is going to be 6 around. I don't know how it's gonna look like, but let's see. This is the thing, and after that let's see how it looks like. Well, I can't even see that. After that I can just simply go ahead and add what. Even before that, let's do one thing, wrap this whole thing inside another div. Got it. Let's just create a div and copy the class and paste the class over here. Once this thing is done, I will give the gray, that's gonna be around 300. Let's see how it looks like. Text is gonna be okay. I will be giving the text separately. And what else? bg gray, let's make it 200. It looks like that. That's good. Padding x is gonna be just 4 for now. Padding top is gonna be, I can say 6 for now. That's gonna be more than enough for us. And after that I will have a paragraph. That paragraph will contain some text, and I will have another paragraph. That paragraph will also contain some text. And let's copy this thing from here. So this is going to be the first paragraph, and this, oh come on, I'm copying it. Control C, Control V, done, and then Control C and Control V. This is how it looks like right now. Let's look at our on application. So our application looks like this. Well, okay, no, it's not bad. I can give it some more style. So space y is gonna be 3. Okay, so it looks like that. And as for the color of the text, so t class name is going to be text small. First of all, that's bad actually. Text is gonna be gray. That's gonna be around 700 or something. Okay, and font semi bold. Well, that's not bad. And as for the another one, I will be giving it some style like that. So text is going to be first of all gray 500 around, and text is going to be small. Small is really small. So text is gonna be medium. Yeah, medium is better. I think that was medium itself anyway. So this is how it looks like. Not so good, but okay. Because design takes time. It's not like I started designing and things are gonna be great in just one go. Okay, I haven't given any link to the website, so let's go to the navbar, and over here when it comes to this website section, I have to just keep it inside link. So let's use link over here, and I will keep it inside that, and I will be using href is going to be slash just for the home page. Okay, so when I click on it, I am there. If I go to home page, about page, if I click on my website, I'm back to home page. Okay, this thing is working. Let's design home page right now. How does the home page look like? Let's come over here. This is first of all we have to design this hero section. Let's close everything from here, and let's go to this home page. Right now we have this much. We have nothing inside our home page. First of all, we will be setting the color for the home page. So the color is going to be for the home page bg white, if I'm not wrong, and anything else. Padding, let's give it 4. Padding y is gonna be 6 for now. I don't know how it's gonna look like, but never mind. I'm just giving random properties. And once this thing is done, then I will be setting the position of it. So let's create one more div, and position is gonna be max width is going to be 6xl. mx is going to be r2 to keep it in the middle, and then why was I setting it here? Just keep it busy height. That's enough. I can give it more properties. I can give it a border. Border can be good. Border y is going to be just on the y axis. That's just going to be 2. border, just adding some more properties from my own side. Border gray, that's gonna be 200, and shadow, shadow on the y-axis. That's gonna be, shadow is going to be what, small, and shadow color is going to be gray 200. I'm not sure how it's gonna look like, but okay, I have added that. Who cares? Okay, this thing is done, and after that, once I have done this much, then I will be just getting div. I just need to have that, and this is the main page, so I need to keep that thing in mind. So I will have a div. I will have a div for this, and I will have another div for the grid section. So over here my hero section is gonna come over here. This one is for what, hero section, hero not hero, and this one is for grids. I don't even know what to call that. Grid section, grids I'm simply writing over here for now. I don't know the name. Okay, let's go ahead. This can be called features. Okay, this thing is done. Let's go ahead. Hero section, what all I have? I have h1. That's gonna be welcome to my website. Done. Then website. Then what I have a just simple paragraph. That's gonna be looking like copy paste everything. Then I have two buttons. I will have a div actually. Inside that I will have two buttons. Button multiplied by 2. And the first one is going to be get started, and the second one is gonna be like second one is gonna be like learn more, something like this. Once this thing is done, let's give it some design and all. Let's go to our main page, and our main page looks like this, really terrible. So first of all, I will be giving it some height. The height is gonna be full, so height is going to be full so that it takes the full height. Does it take the full height? Well, it doesn't really take. How about height full? Should be fine. Well, it's not taking full height. That's great. Height can be max. Well, even it's not doing that. Height can be screen. Well, then it's too much crazy stuff. Okay. Border bottom, that is not a good idea to give. So okay, we'll see it later on. First of all, let's start designing it. So first of all, I have this thing over here. Let's give it some class, and that's gonna be flex. Once this is flex, then second thing, item center. This will be in the center. I can give it width full, then only it will bring the things in the center. It's not bringing them in the center, that's bad. You are working on a project here, or just refining your skills? I'm refining my skills. I'm not working on a project. If I were working on project, I would be taking it seriously. So kind of, this is just a mini project that I'm working on, as simple as that. Okay, max auto, this should be in the middle. First of all, let's even check that. Okay, this is in the middle, but there is this problem that I'm not even sure whether I'm doing the right thing by just completing it, or I'm just simply wasting my time. Okay, never mind. Because I could have learned something better than this. Flex item center. Item center should be that wise. Okay, so I need to make it justify center. They are going to be then in the center. Then I have to write flex column. Flex column. They'll be like that. At least few things are great. What is the next thing? Once I have given it h1, let's give it make it really quick. h1 is gonna be text 5xl around. Font is going to be bold, and okay, as for this thing, I will be giving it okay, not only that, but rather this one. Padding bottom is gonna be 12 over here. So it's gonna look like that. And once I have given the padding bottom, and this thing looks like that. And apart from this particular thing, space y is going to be just 5. Well, gonna be 3. Okay, not really worried about the design and all right now. I just need to add the paragraph. Let's copy it, paste the paragraph over here. Just try to gonna be designing it real quick, and then I'll be done. This thing is here. First of all, this is going to be center, so text, not that, paragraph, class name, text is going to be center. And once text is in the center, what next? I can keep it a text large, text gray, and that's gonna be around 700. For now this looks good, not bad. If I give it more time, I know things are gonna be better, but it's gonna take more time, and we should not be spending lots of time, at least here right now. So let's give it 5. It looks like that. Okay, let's give it the class bg blue. That's gonna be 500. When I hover over it, that's gonna be bg gray 600. And text is going to be just white over here. Padding x is gonna be 3, or maybe for padding y is gonna be 2. Rounded is going to be large. Okay, text is going to be large a little bit. Okay, not bad. I mean, don't really have lots of time to work on it, so something like this will be going ahead. And then we'll be creating border is going to be just border is going to be gray, that's gonna be around 700. And okay, padding x is gonna be 4, padding y is gonna be 2. It's gonna be rounded, and that's gonna be large. And text is gonna be having a color, text gray, and that's going to be 800 around, I don't know. Let's keep it 700, just like a border. Okay, or I can just merely keep it black. I don't even need to change that. And border gray is going to be 700 for sure. That is something I have already given. When I hover over it, something new I will be giving it. When I hover over it, at that time bg gray should be 800 now around. And text should, when I hover over it, text should be gray 100. Let's see how it looks like. Oh, this one is bad. bg hover over, this is going to be actually blue. So one more thing, transition I need to set. So let's do it on both the ones. Transition is colors I will be setting, and it will have a duration. Duration is going to be around 100 millisecond or something. And cursor is going to be pointer for both. Let's see. They are not bad actually, but again, if you want to make them better, they are gonna take time. Some extra width and height that I wanna give. So margin top is going to be around 5, like this, and the same it will have margin top will have 5, something like this. Well, this does not look that bad actually, something like this. So this thing is done right now. If I just okay, I need to give it some width from my own side, so let's give it some width. Width is going to be, for now, for both width I will be setting, that will be 4xl, 5xl. Let's give it 4xl. So it's gonna be like that. And for the text, I will be giving it text center. Okay, not bad, not good. Ultimately it looks good enough for now. What is the next thing that we have to add? I am giving it border at the bottom. Why is it getting border that way at the bottom? Where am I setting that? So I have this main thing over here. Border gray. Okay, this is something that's causing the issue. So border y is something that I have set. Border x. Okay, that's gone now. Okay, x. Okay, got that. So this thing is done. What is the next remaining thing? These what can I say, features I have to build, and for that thing I will have to have a grid over here. So let's work on features. Feature section will have three divs inside it, and those divs will have what they will have a logo. So one div for logo, then they will have a text, so one div for fast, one will have a paragraph, and that's gonna be, I'm happy if you take some of your time to search about SaaS company. I will do my level best. Once this thing is done, I will know about that definitely. I will do my level from my side. I will not leave any stone unturned. Okay, this thing is done, and I will be just simply copying and pasting the things. But before that, let's build one of them, and then the remaining ones will be just simply copied and pasted. Okay, how about the logo? Logo. Just take any logo. First one is going to be thunder. Is that thunder? Come on, yeah. Thunder. Do I have? What logo? Okay, how am I supposed to know the names of these logos? I hope they are not SVG. This is the grid I have. If I hover over it, then this, then this. Okay, that is the SVG. Crazy stuff. Let's have just any logo, the main logo. So I will be just getting the what, any logo that's gonna be like heart. Let's get it everywhere. I'm just importing heart from there. So I got heart over here. Fast built with love and tech and all. Okay, then let's give it some style and see how it looks like. This is how it looks like right now, really bad. First of all, I will be using grid over here. So grid columns. How many columns am I going to have? I'm going to have 3 columns, and that too on medium screen. That is for sure. On medium screen I will be having 3 columns, and gap is going to be just 6 around them. Let's see how it looks like. After that, as for this one, class name, it will have border gray 200. Just checking the things out. It will have padding is gonna be like around 5 or 4 5. Wow, it's 5. Okay, let's keep it 4. Padding is 4. Rounded large, that's going to be like this. And one more thing, border gray is, let's give it shadow is gonna be just like that. Shadow, will it be visible? Shadow 2XL. That's too much. Just shadow is enough, I think. Yeah. Shadow is gonna be shadow gray. That's gonna be around 400. That's too much. 200. 300 now. That's enough. I will not change it anymore. So this thing is done. As for this heart, let's keep everything in the center. So for that thing, let's do one thing. Text is going to be center for now. Things are going to be done in the center, but heart is not going in the center. So class name text center for this particular thing. Heart is not going in the center. For that thing, instead of using this text property, I will rather make it flex and justify center. Okay, so even before that, flex going to be column, and that should rather be then item center. Okay, now they are in the center. Let's continue. What the hell, baseline, sorry, that was my bad. Something like this. As for this heart, I will be giving some properties. So size is going to be around 5 right now. Too bad. 20. 16. 14. Let's give it 12. Let's keep it 14. Okay, and next busy green, 500 around. Text green. Okay, it looks like that. Not that good, but ultimately we are getting the job done somehow. Okay, this thing is done. Then fast class name text gonna be large, font is going to be bold, text is gonna be, I need to make it more, so it's gonna be 2XL or at least XL, extra large. XL, come on, I think yeah, this is how it looks. Great. In that case, that much is great, pretty much okay. The font bold it does not look, let's keep it semi bold. Okay, that thing is done. And the another thing is that build with the, okay, I need to keep it center, that's it. Class name text is going to be center, and text color is going to be BG, ultimately gray is going to be, that's around 700. Ultimately this is something that we have made. What is the next thing? Simply copy and paste, not much. 1 2 3. Ha, this is how they look like. Okay, this thing is done. Let's do one thing. Margin top is going to be at least 10 for now. Let's give it 20. Okay, and if I just zoom, like move it to the left, it looks like this. Well, not at all the best. But never mind, it's ready, that is it. The main focus was, if I work on design, then it's gonna take too much time. That's what I don't wanna do now. Max 6666. Where am I setting the border? Border X. Just if I set the border, if I don't set it, it's gonna be looking like that. Border gray. Okay, this is like that. Why am I getting that in the middle? Is there anything that I'm using over here? BG height. Before it, what was I using before? Home. In the layout mainly. I'm still getting this particular thing. Not sure why. But never mind. This does not look bad. I will have to figure this thing out more. I'll have to just go to the properties and have a look at them and change them in order to get the right behavior. But for now, this should be alright. Okay, I'm okay with this. About page, I'll have to do it. Contact page. Shall we keep doing it? What about the about page? About page looks like this, something like this, and contact page looks like this, and we have built the home page. Okay, listen. The main focus was on learning the NextJS, and here we are ending up learning the design stuff and all. So let's not worry about the design too much. Let's just build them somehow so that they are just built for saying purpose. So right now I just have 2 pages left, and one of them is come on, about page. So let's work on the about page, and I will be working on really quick, even not worrying about anything at all. So first of all, I'm gonna have this about us. For that thing, I will have this H2. I can make it H2 or div doesn't matter. About us I have. After that, I'm going to have a paragraph. That's going to be, it's not like I will not design it all. I will design it. I will give it some design, but something like that. And after that, I'm going to have a div. That div is going to have H2, H3, whatever you call it. I'm gonna make it div itself. So not really, or story. I want that copied. Okay, and then these are gonna be in 2 lines actually. So first line is going to be this, and second line is going to be this. Really quick. And once we are done with that, and we are done with this particular div, so we have that, then one more div that we will have over here. And in that div I have 2 cards, you can say. First card is going to have a div that will say or mission. Forget about the design. Let's first of all design the scheme after all. Once that thing is done, Then we have a paragraph, and that paragraph will have this much. That is it, real quick. Ultimately this schema is ready, and I will be just pasting it. The card, it's gonna be from here, this much. So even I don't need to do it right now. Once I have added the design, I mean properties, tailwind CSS, then I can go ahead. Real quick, first of all these things are gonna be in the center if I'm not wrong. Yeah, class name, first of all I need to give it the width. So width is going to be max width is going to be 4xl. px is gonna be just keep it to, py is gonna be 12 around. And once this thing is done, all of this is going to be wrapped inside a div. So let's wrap it inside a div. Div, come on. What I want to wrap it. Oh, why am I unable to wrap this thing? Wrap it inside a div. Okay, that's done. Once that thing is done, class name, flex, let me keep them in the middle. Flex column, item center, justify center, simple as that. Once this thing is done, what about this? Let's give it some class name. That's gonna be font, not even font, text is gonna be 4xl around, I'm not sure, but giving it just randomly. Font is going to be bold, and that is it for now. And as for this one, class name, text is going to be 3xl, and font, no, text is gonna be text gray, that's gonna be around 700 or something, I'm not sure, but just giving it randomly. And then this next one, I can check this by the way here. Well, it looks like this. I will be giving the padding in as other things soon. As for this thing, it needs to be in the middle. Okay, let's make it again, class name, and I will keep it in the middle. So it's gonna be text center, should do the job right now. Text center will do the job. Once I have this, class name is going to be font 3xl around, font bold I will be setting over here. That is it. Apart from this thing, class name text is gonna be small, just keep it medium. Text is going to be gray, and that's gonna be 700, maybe 800, so that it's readable. I don't even need to set the text gray, let's keep it 700, need to set it. And that's it. I'll be copying and pasting this stuff over here too, so this will have the same thing. Once this thing is done, let's go with this one more thing. It will have a border. Yeah, it will have a border. Text center padding is gonna be 5. Border, it will have a border gray is going to be 200, should be enough. Don't know, we'll make it better soon. After that we have this, this is going to be a grid actually, so not a grid like this. Class name, this is going to be a grid. Once we have this grid, first of all it will be at medium. Grid columns I will have 2 for now, and what else? Nothing else. Gap is going to be just, let's keep it 5 randomly. Then this particular section we have class name, border, then border gray, that's gonna be 200. Anything else? Let's give it some shadow. So shadow, and shadow gray will also be around 200 or something. 200. Or mission, class name, what can I say? Text is going to be 2xl. Font is going to be bold. By the way, all the things are gonna be in the center over here as well, because everything is just text. So text is going to be center anyway. Once this thing is done, and then for this thing, class name, text gray gonna be 700 around, and text is going to be just medium for now over here. Simple. Let's see, have a look at this. This is the result. Okay, few things are great, few things are too bad. First of all, let's talk about this one. Looks pretty good. The thing I need to do over here, that's is gap is going to be y, and that's gonna be 3. So it looks like that. Then we have this particular section. So over here I will be giving it a rounded LG. It looks like that. Okay, apart from that particular thing, this needs to be font. Oh sorry, it should have been text 3XL. So now it looks like that, and we are gonna be making it a margin bottom, that's gonna be 2, just quick, real quick. And what is the 12? Sorry, that was by mistake. Let's keep it 5 if that was 12 by default. I like by mistake. And as for this particular text, say gray 1777, let's keep it 600. Well, that is good. Medium, not, it should be large. Okay, that looks fine. At least that should be readable and all. And this particular section over here, first of all, it will have rounded. First margin top is gonna be around 5. Okay, and lastly it will have rounded. It already has rounded borders or not? Rounded LG. Okay, padding 5, padding 4, 3. Come on, yaar. Padding 3, padding, keep it 5. Okay, and the next thing is that this particular thing. So margin bottom it will have around 3. Okay, that's good. And I will have to make it large. This does not look good. So this is how it looks like. By the way, gray color can be around 600. This is how it looks like. Pretty good. I will be just simply copying and pasting this thing one more time. Okay, let's keep it one more time. Let's keep it one more time. 4 times we'll have it over here. This is what we have built here. Oh, one more thing. This is not in the middle. That is bad. So what can I do? Let's go to the top. MX auto. It will automatically be in the middle. And right now this is how it looks like. Not too good, not too bad. Never mind. Let's continue. So this thing is done. By the way, I can give it some more width in order to make it look better. So that's gonna be having 10 around. Well, okay, good. So this particular thing is done. Ultimately, we have designed the home page. Looks not that good. Then we have designed the about page. Looks like this. Then the last thing we have to design the contact page, and then it will be done. I'm not. Is there no data being streamed right now? Okay. Last thing that we have to design is gonna be the contact page. Let's get it done really quick. Let's close everything from here. And lastly, I'm going to go with the contact page. This is something that we have to design, and pretty simple, easy peasy. What do we have here? Contact. This is the page that we have to design. First of all, contact us. Really quick, let's make it. First of all, I will have a div. Inside that, I will have a div for location. Once the location is set, what is the next thing that I have to do? Location is set. Then the next thing that I have to do is to have a div, and that will have these 2 things. And those things are gonna be, first of all, is gonna be a div saying contact us. Second, I will have a paragraph that will be, we'd love to hear about you, like this. Once this thing is done, then just below I will have a, let's close this. This particular div is done. I will have another div, and that div will have a form, and I will have nothing inside the form. And once I have that form, even that div itself, yeah, that's okay, that's all right. Form, and then no, that div, that's all right. Let's keep h1 over, just not h1 actually. Let's keep div over here, and that's gonna be send us message, something like this. And once we have this thing over here, then we will have a label. Label is gonna be for name. And over here I will just simply saying that your full name, something like this. Once we have this, we have to get an input box. So input text is here, ID is going to be name, name is going to be name, placeholder, that's going to be your full name. Done. Let's design this thing, and then we'll just simply copy and paste the things. This much we have done. It was quite quick. let's start it from the top. Here I'm getting this error, so let's do one thing. Let's use this particular thing. This is called something, I forgot the name. Never mind. Emits, not emits actually. It has a name. This thing is overdone, and same thing over here. These are any name mentioned here? No mentioned. Okay. By the way, let's replace this with this and done. Now it's designing time. How am I going to design it? The way that is the fastest. This is how our design looks. What is the next thing? Let's design it now better. So first of all, I will be giving it a width. So class not class name. MX max width is going to be 4XL. MX is going to be auto, and padding X is going to be 4. Keep it. Padding Y is going to be keep it 12 around. Depends on you. So it looks like that. Okay. Apart from that particular thing, then another thing, we have another div. This is mainly going to be for color and all. If I wanna give any border or something, if I actually give that, so I can just directly go ahead. Okay, this particular div I have, and that particular div I have. So I will be making it flex column, and as I have those two flex column, let's keep it flex column, and gap Y is going to be, for now let's keep it 5, and then I'll just see the things. Okay, contact us. Class name, first of all, text is going to be 5XL around. Font is going to be bold, and that is it. Even before that, class name, and it's gonna be having flex and justify center. Justify center does not look good. Okay, yeah, sorry. Flex column, items center. It looks like that. Margin, let's keep it a gap Y, that's gonna be 5. Let's keep it 4. Okay, over here, class name, text large, and text gray, that's gonna be 600 around. What is the problem? I think it's really small, that is why it doesn't look like that. I have to make it larger. So text large is enough for now. Let's talk about this particular thing. Send us message. So again, this thing is going to be, let it be there. Let's increase the size of it. So that's gonna be around 4XL. Font is going to be bold. It looks like this, and something like this. I will actually give it some style. So flex column, and I can directly give it space Y, and that's gonna be 4 around. So it's like that. As for this thing, class name, text 3XL, and text, what color, what kind of text? Text gray, that's gonna be 600 around. Okay, and for this particular thing, this is actually gonna be inside the div first of all. So that I can actually set some kind of what is this? Okay, not succeeded. I have to wrap it, so let's wrap it inside a div that is wrapped. Now I have to give it some class name. So class name is going to be flex column. Okay, something like this. What is the next thing? Gap is gonna be gap Y gonna be 2 around. Okay, a full name is too long. That's gonna be 2XL around. Okay, let's give it some design to this. Class border, and border gray, that's gonna be 700, 600, 700. Okay, it's gonna be taking the whole width. Okay, rounded large. PX is gonna be 2, 4, PY is gonna be 2, and the text is gonna be large. Okay, and when I hover over it, when I focus over it, so outline should be none, and when I focus over it, at that time there should be ring 2 when I focus over it, so ring should be blue 500, and when I hover over it at the time border should be transparent. So just when I focus over it, border should be transparent, something like this. Let's check. This is how it looks like, not bad. If I actually check this thing, this is so big actually over here. So rather than making it 3 pixel size, I mean I gave it the width 4 pixel. Where? Over here. So let's not here, over here. So let's give it 3XL, and then it's gonna look like this. Well, that is okay. With this, go ahead. So this thing is done. What about the next thing? The next thing are just simply gonna be copying and pasting the stuff. So let's do it now. I hope I have made it. Yeah, looks good. Full name, and this thing is done. 1 2 3 4. Not like that, like this rather. And one more thing, label is here. Let's give it a gap is gonna be around 5. Not like that, let's keep it 2 over here. The gap of the dips, so the gap of this, so ultimately I will have to give design to form space y, that's gonna be 5, something like this. Great. And then I can just change the name from full name to email and all. By the way, this is how it looks like right now. The names can be changed anytime, so they are the input placeholders. I can change it. If I just go back, come back to 100, it looks like this, and this is not quite bad. Okay, at this is how it's actually going to look like, and this is how it looks like. Okay, one more thing I need to have. This thing I have, this thing I have. I need to have a text area. Don't really have time for that. Let's have a sender and then border around that. I can have text area, by the way. It's not gonna take lots of time. So let's come over here. The last section should be a text area. So let's make it a text area. In order to make that text area, let's do it. Text area. This is actually gonna be a text area, and it's going to be looking like that. And once I have this made that. Most of the things are same. Let's remove this particular thing from here. Text area looks like this. Let's give it a fix the height so that fixed height is going to be around 24. Okay, that's not bad. Let's click on it, and it's gonna be looking like this. And this is how you can just simply type. As for this full name, I know font style is too big. Maybe the font style is too big, so you can just make it smaller anytime when you just feel like doing that. Ultimately, overall things are ready. I will be giving it some full name is here, send message is here. Let's give it margin top a little bit. That's gonna be 3 5, make it. Okay, this is how it looks like this. Lastly, I will have a button, and that is it. I'll be done. So once text area is done, and then I will actually have a button. This button will be send a message, as simple as that. And class name is gonna be bg blue, that's gonna be around 500, just guess. And hover bg blue 600. Text is gonna be just white. px is gonna be forget about px, let's keep it. Size is gonna be 3, and width is gonna be full, and rounded is gonna be lg. And when I hover over, that's already done. Cursor is gonna be pointer. Well, this is how it looks like. Not too good, not too bad. I'm saying over and over because of course we can spend lots of time and make it better, but I think even if it looks like this, my website is here. We have built these things. Started button, these are the buttons. This is the order that we have. If I go to about page looks like this. So not too bad, not too good. I can make it far better, that is true. Why am I not getting any data from my it should be alright. I don't know what is the problem, but never mind. And if I go to contact page looks like this. Well, I will actually appreciate myself that I could make it. So that was it, everybody. Ultimately, this was something that I made with the help of the class. Like when I was inside the class, this is something that I made on my own, and I don't think this is bad. Simple, as simple as that. So how long has it been? 1 hour and 31 minutes. 8:56. This is the time to learn the Python stuff and all. So ultimately, look, if you are watching this video, that means you are a programmer. One advice that I follow, and that if you follow that, you will be benefited a lot. As a learner, you will learn lots of things on a daily basis. Just follow one thing, make that with the help of somebody, because on your own directly you cannot make that. Okay, so if your teacher is helping you make a project, make that project, and after that try to remake that project. Do it just after that. These are two processes, two steps. First of all,